Welcome back to a new video, everyone. Sorry for the lack of uploads in the recent days. I have been preoccupied with both work and some other things, so I'm sorry about that. But I'm back with a video that came second in the poll that I did the other day, and that video was, of course, my top 10 favorite LEGO sets of all time. This is probably the first video made on the channel that isn't investment oriented. This is just my 10 favorite sets throughout time and sets that I like. Just a warning before the video starts, this is a very nostalgia heavy list. A lot of these sets are from the era when I was younger and maybe got into LEGO Star Wars and started buying and looking at sets myself, so just a heads up before the video. And the first set on the list is the 75313, or the recently released UCS AT-AT. As you all know, it came out in 2021, late 2021. And it sells for about 850 euros at the moment. It's a very big set, one of the big ones we've ever had, and the reason I chose to feature it on my favorite list is because it's so incredibly accurate. It's probably the most accurate set we've ever had to the source material. It's basically minifigure scale. It actually comes with 9 minifigures, 4 snowtroopers with different heads, also 1 more snowtrooper that is a commander, 2 AT-AT drivers that have different heads and therefore are worth quite a different amount, and a General Veers as well as a Luke Skywalker. Probably the most accurate set we've ever had in LEGO Star Wars to the source material. It's a very big set. It's an awesome build I've heard from people who have it. It's such an amazing set that I couldn't leave it out of my list. Next up is another favorite of mine, a UCS set, and it's the UCS Slave 1, the 75060. Came out in 2015, sold for 200 euros, has 5 minifigures. If you count Carbonite Solo, I borderline don't, but Brickset does, so I guess I do as well. It features the Boba Fett that I had in a video a few weeks ago, the Bespin Guard, Han Solo, and Han Solo in Carbonite, as well as a Stormtrooper. As I said, it retailed for 200 euros, now sells for 430 on Bricklink in Seal condition. A fun fact about this set is that the glass piece for the cockpit actually sells for like 110 euros or 20 euros. It only came in this set in clear transparent, as well as in another color on a LEGO Movie 2 set, I think. So yeah, it's a very rare piece, only came in like 2 sets. And if you want the transparent, you have to go and pick up the UCS Slave 1. Next up on the list is another set that I featured in a recent video, and it's the 10195, or the Republic Dropship. It came out in 2009, cost 250 euros at the time, now sells for around 1,600 euros in new condition. It contains 8 minifigures, 2 pilots, and 6 Phase 1 clones. Despite not being a UCS set, it actually features quite a good assortment of minifigures for what the set is. You get a pilot for each vehicle, and you get a bunch of clones to crew the walker as well. So I think it's a very, even though the set is quite big, they actually managed to fill out the minifigures quite well. It's a very good play set as well, with a lot of good play features. It's a very loved set throughout the community, and I would die to see it re-released someday. Next up is set number 7, it's 10143, or the Death Star that was unfinished. It's the first, I would say, like real display set LEGO ever released. It has basically no playability, no minifigures, nothing like that. It's just a very cool display set, and despite being released back in 2005 and costing 250 euros, it actually sold quite bad, but I think that the unfinished part of it looked absolutely incredible. If they released this today, I wouldn't see any reason that it wouldn't fit in the current line of LEGO Star Wars sets. I just think it's a shame that it didn't sell very well, and therefore it cost around 2,500 euros on Bricklink in sealed condition. Next up is set number 6, and it's one of the best battle packs we've ever had. Set 8014, or the Clone Walker Battle Pack, that came out in 2009. It retailed for only 10 euros, and you got 4 minifigures in it, being 2 Phase 1 clones, 1 Gunner, and 1 Phase 1 clone with the armor pieces for his waist and shoulder. It retailed for 10 euros, and right now sells on Bricklink in sealed condition for 65 euros. Back in the day, this was an awesome army builder set. It's probably like the most popular battle pack, except for the 501st one. It's a shame that LEGO rarely does these kinds of packs anymore, except for the 501st, of course, but this is probably the last really great general army builder battle pack that isn't like a special type of clone or special type of marking on the armor or something like that. I think this is an awesome set. I would like to see LEGO make more of these, but I think that they have realized that they can make more money doing bigger sets, as with the 501st battle pack. Sell a battle pack for 20 euros more, 1 extra clone or 2 extra droids. But overall, it's a very great set. It's a good walker, one of my favorite battle packs of all time. Speaking of great battle packs, next up we have set number 5, is the 7667 Imperial Dropship that came out in 2009. I know this wasn't that well regarded when it came out, but I got this set when I was like 8 or 9. And I absolutely love this set. I got the black Stormtrooper that I always used as a pilot in my LEGO builds, and I've got 3 normal Stormtroopers as well. For 10 euros, I think this is a great value, just like the last one. I absolutely loved playing with this set. I think the build is good as well for what it is for 10 euros. As I said, I would love for LEGO to make more of these sets in the future, but I sadly don't think they will. But I can always look back on this set. They actually re-released it for the anniversary of Empire Strikes Back, and yeah, I absolutely love this set. Next up is the oldest set on the list, and it's the 10026, or the UCS Naboo Starfighter. I think this is the smallest UCS set they have ever released, and it retailed for 40 euros, but now sells for around 900 to 1000 euros sealed or brick-linked, and right now there's only one listed for about 900. This is probably one of the sets that have increased the most in value percentage-wise in all of LEGO Star Wars ever, and it's because of those chrome silver pieces. Like, the piece count is very low, you don't get any exclusive minifigures. So for being a UCS set, this is quite bad, but as I said, you get those exclusive chrome silver pieces that look so good. It's like the holy grail of LEGO Star Wars collecting, having this set in sealed condition. It's a shame, I mean, it's not really a shame that they don't include these chrome pieces in other sets, because they wouldn't be as rare if they did, but it would be fun to see somewhere else except for in just like this set. But I think it looks awesome, probably the best looking Naboo Starfighter, mainly only because of those silver chrome pieces. Next up is another set that I would also love for LEGO to re-release, and it's set 7662, or the Thread Federation MTT. This is the 2007 edition that retailed for around 90 euros, and it came with a whopping 21 minifigures for 90 euros. They would never do this today. It came with 2 droid pilots, 2 security droids, 16 normal battle droids, and 1 droidica. It retailed for around 90 euros and now costs around 700 sealed on brick-linked. Not only do you get the great value minifigures in this set, you also get an amazing build with amazing playability. You can pull out the like droid storage racks where the droids hang very neatly. As I said, it's a very great build. I love the look of it. It has great playability. Yeah, I never had one of these myself. I had a friend that had one of these actually, and I was so envious that he had one and couldn't get one myself. But yeah, one of my favorite like army builder sets, probably one of the better army builder sets for 90 euros, getting 21 minifigures. Yeah, a very good set, very cool set, like no downsides to this set actually. The second to last sets on the list are actually 2 sets, the 7654 and the 7655. The droid and clone battle packs that came out in 2007 for 10 euros each. The droid one, the 7654, you get 7 minifigures actually, and it's 4 battle droids and 3 super battle droids. This costs now 65 euros sealed. I actually had one of each of these packs, and the droid one I remember I absolutely loved because I got so many minifigures in one set to be able to like play with and build like a battle with on my own. Builds or nothing special. I think the step is actually quite good. The bigger thing that the droids come on, like it's okay. I don't think I had it built for too long. But I absolutely love this set. I think it's great value getting 7 minifigs for 10 euros, especially when they mix it up with like actually quite a good amount of super battle droids and normal battle droids as well. The other set, 7655, you only get 4 figs, but you get these phase 2 clones. You get 2 normal phase 2 troopers, you get the 327th trooper and 1 shock trooper as well. This is actually more expensive right now in sealed condition on brick-linked, going for 75 euros. But as I said, I have both of these. I loved playing with them. I think the old phase 2 clones actually look so good, the one with just a hole into the black face. I actually like the look of them. I loved playing with these sets. I have so many great memories with these sets. I absolutely love them. And they got quite high on this list because of nostalgia, but also because they are great battle packs. And the number 1 set on my list is a set I actually never owned myself, and it's the Imperial Shuttle, or set 10212. It came out in 2010 and cost around 250 euros retail, but right now it sells for like at least 1000 euros on brick-linked seal. It had 5 minifigures, being Darth Vader, an Imperial officer, Imperial pilot, a stormtrooper, and of course Luke Skywalker himself. Probably the cleanest looking UCS set we have ever had. The wings in itself looks absolutely amazing. I love this like snouted nose on the ship as well. It doesn't look weird at all. It's an absolutely amazing set. I unfortunately never had the chance of owning one myself. Also one of the most accurate ones from the source material, and I absolutely love it. Would love to have one myself, and unfortunately I don't. But yeah, it's an absolutely remarkable set. That was my list of the top 10 sets LEGO Star Wars history in my opinion. As I said, very nostalgia fueled video. Your list probably looks quite different from mine, but like being born in 2000, these are the sets, most of the sets that I grew up with, a lot of them. So it's the sets that I've made memories with myself. Yeah, I absolutely love all of these sets. I think all of them are absolutely great. Yeah, let me know your list in the comments down below. I would absolutely love to know. But thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.